my options are, I can go on the other side and dig this main out, because this is the main line. I can dig it out and 90 it over and meet it here. Or since they only poured this fence like, I don't know, a week and a half ago, so this is still kind of soft. So I'm gonna see if I can chip away down here and expose that T so I can cut it, put a cup link on, and then reconnect it out here. So before I start digging, I'm just gonna investigate here. I'm gonna have to get here anyway, but before I spend all the energy and the time digging out over there, I'm just gonna see if we could fix it from this side first, okay? So I'm just gonna take my time and dig all this out and see if we can expose that T. Again, this is not really hard. I just don't want to break it anymore. So you have to get under the pipe too. It's not just expose it, you gotta get all the way under it. I just usually pick one side and push everything to that side and get it out from one corner. It looks like I can expose, I can cut that T. All right, so look, here's what we did. Here's the T. This is all concrete right here. So I chipped away, was exposed it. I'm gonna cut it right here, okay? I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna cut it right here. So we're gonna pull this whole thing out and then reassemble it. The leak was coming from this bushing. So we have 1.25 inches all the way down to, I think that's 3/4. And then over here, it's 1/4 inch. So we're just gonna redo this. And that saved us from not going and redigging all the way under that fence and around and tapping into it. So there we go, hard work. Be persistent, you know, if there's a leak, keep digging at it, keep digging. You gotta spend time. It's not, sometimes it's not easy, but when you do it, you do it. And expose that pipe, look at, I took the time. I don't wanna have dirt, I don't wanna have rocks or anything in these pipes. So when I cut it, we're good, it's gonna be nice and clean. Almost. I can't get the saw in there to cut this, so I gotta take some of this out. Look at that, didn't even, that's not even cut. Wasn't even glued in, I don't think. That's why it was leaking. All this just because someone didn't glue it in. First thing I need to do is connect to where the main is. Let's get this off. Now I need to make the T here with a bushing so we can bring up a funny pipe to connect our drip line. So since I have it all apart, we're just going to do it right here. So this is what the bushing looks like. So the quarter is going to go in there. It's eventually going to screw in, and then it will come right up, and we can go this way and this way with the drip line. So that's not bad. It's going to work out. So here's what we got to do. We got to hook that T up that way and that T into there. So first thing I'm going to do is connect it here. A small piece. Clean it up. Just enough play. You can't pull too hard because you could start cracking, but I'm deep enough, so what I always do, the last one, gob it up with glue. If it's not in there all the way or there's some gaps, that shit will do. That in there. Excellent. Okay, so now we're gonna put the bushing in. Okay, this is turning it from 1.25 inches to 3/4, and we're gonna tie into this line right here.
Is it here first?
Gotta hold that down. If not, it pushes up. I don't know if you can tell, but it's pushing up. It's holding in. Okay. So the problem I'm seeing here is that there's not much play. So to fit that last piece in, it's gonna be a little tricky. So I gotta take a little time and dig out behind the pipe over here so we can push and pull a little bit more on that 3/4 pipe. Just take a screwdriver, shovel, anything that you got. I don't have much room in here, but I'm able to go past it.
Try not to get any of that inside the pipe.
So now I got some more, I got a little play. Now I'm not worried about putting that last piece in. See my 2 marks. I don't need this one. I need this one here. Get that stuff off there, I'm telling you. Take the time. Sprinklers are not a rush job. Don't need to rush it. Tell people that all the time. Because when you rush, you make mistakes, then you got to do it over again, and it costs you time and energy. It costs you money. Again, the last piece I always like to just put it all in at one. So the last step is to put this funny pipe in. So we're gonna connect it to here. Just take your connector. This one is a 3/4. They come in 1/2 inch or 3/4. I had the bushing for 3/4, so I just used it. Okay. All right, so what we're doing is we're taking this funny pipe and I'm going to connect the drip line to it. So it's gonna split, it's gonna tee this way. So all along this fence is going to be a drip line. I don't know, maybe 60 or 70 feet. So I gotta get rid of 5 heads to put the drip line. So this is gonna be, since we fixed all this and I was already down here, this is our main. I just went to a 1/2 inch. There you have it. So here's what I did. Let's take a look here. Looks pretty good. So just to reiterate here, this is the main, which was broken right here. There was a T. So I had to dig all this concrete out. I kind of just chipped away at it, was able to put this cup link on. So we have a T that's now it's going, I don't know, maybe under the sidewalk over here, but there's no head from there to here. So that's going somewhere. But anyway, it's 3/4, so it goes right in. Then I had to add this line here. Okay, this is a funny pipe, but this is eventually going to be the drip line. It's gonna go all the way from that end of the fence, all the way to that end. But they're putting bushes, so we're not messing with it. Then I had to tie in. All because when they put this pole in right here, they put this post down, they cracked the pipe and only fixed that side of it and didn't realize that the T cracked with it. So look at that, all that. I'm pretty proud of it.